Wait, Isaiah. Is there something you're not telling me?
Kinky.
I just want to do a sound check.
I think it works.
We're being stopped. Can you hear our voices?
Yes.
Sound check. It's not half bad.
Yabba dabba do, baby. Yabba dabba do.
You guys are so gay. I'm muting this before this goes too far. It's not letting me
There's a
go
guy out there. He can kill me now. I'd be okay with that.
Okay. Did you turn the volume down?
I did it.
Perfect.
Congratulations, we've now learned how to shut our mouths. In the gayest way possible.
Oh my god.
Yes.
As far as you have, you actually get a computer to mute us. But you still hear us, I'm sorry.
What? Okay.
See how important I am to you?
What? Watch now. All right. Oh, I'm not.
Redo her storyline. I didn't get the.
Okay.
Are you watching?
So
I'm not watching anything.
You see
I'm throwing in
on
pizzas.
Alrighty.
her background here,
Yeah.
it isn't. I didn't get a chance to type it all out.
Okay.
So if you need anything from my background, just because I remember her background perfectly.
Right.
When you take creative writing classes.
I'm just logging into my Twitch here so I
I
can.
remember I
actually-
took classes like that. They didn't stick, but I took them.
See, I took all the art classes that I could.
Right.
So I did like, and a lot of my schools that I went to, I like to take like art classes, theater classes, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Home ec was my favorite class.
So you're an artist.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pretty good at it.
You want to see a couple of pictures I've done?
I know my brother's been wanting to get into it.
Photography is my best, but I really like
Photography.
photography.
I think that's where you take pictures. Kind of like selfies, but better.
You know what? Give me a second.
Okay, that didn't open up my chat. Okay, pardon us one moment, people.
The peoples.
I was trying to get Twitch to work, which sucks.
Like, are we on the air right now? Or?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
Well,
this
you
is
can
one
create
picture
it.
that I edited.
That's not bad.
Actually, Chris took this picture for me, but I edited that. I edited that picture. This is with, like when I was like 14 or 15. I took this picture and I edited it. But I got to work with a model when I went down to see my sister.
Okay, for some odd reason I'm not able to see my chat.
I mean, that first one you took looked like could be the cover to an album or something.
So this is a picture I took with the model that I worked with.
That's not bad.
I edited it. That's one of the original pictures.
Right.
No lighting, no nothing. So this is my unedited video photos.
Okay, there we go.
She's actual model. She does modeling work and stuff. And
Okay.
she was awesome to work with. And then the other girl. Actually, this is a picture of me and my sister. Whoops.
Alrighty. So, that is now working.
Tell me how that tastes.
Oh, I will.
Kind of looks like a root beer float.
That's awesome.
I love black and white video pictures the most.
Nostalgic.
It was a windy day, but we made it work.
That's not bad.
No. Picture of a puppy that I worked with.
Aw.
Can you believe there's no filters on that whatsoever?
Yeah. That's adorable.
All right, guys.
Sorry.
I gotta.
Okay, I'll just turn it off.
That's beautiful.
I don't know what that is.
We're just waiting for you to start.
Oh, that's him standing there.
Okay.
I think he's gonna kill me.
Where's my dice? I need to roll for patience here.
I rolled a 2. You're all gonna die this time.
Please. Me first.
Okay, so you are standing there. You look to the sky and you see the sun gets so freaking bright. The end. Okay.
We exploded.
Good to know.
Damn it.
Bless you.
That was a cough, actually, but okay.
Okay, it sounded like you were about to sneeze. All right. Yes.
Nothing. Not for you.
Boys, we made eye tonight.
I've accepted my fate years ago.
No, it's not working again. This is great. Okay, there we go. All right. So, y'all remember your characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we just
30%
me and him
already.
just watched the guy that we one of us beat up. We took
Right.
him to the thing. They couldn't help him, so he walked himself to that
Yep.
clinic that we told him about.
Exactly.
I
So
think-
first I'm going to make sure this is going to be actually recording the session. And then we're going to get into your characters real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm sitting here with like, what was it, 5 crates of 24 packs of stuff I get to sell. I gotta find a customer first.
Alrighty.
So it's pretty good.
So, we're just going to be introducing your characters. Name, what you are, kind of like what you do. So, pretty much name, role, ability. Whichever one of you guys would like to go first.
We can do this one.
Alright.
Oh, you're so nice.
You're welcome. Isn't that clockwise from the DM? Or the
That's
GM?
actually counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Clockwise.
Clockwise is always. It doesn't matter where you sit. It's like,
Dumb moment.
It's, hey, CyberPunk, we don't use analog stuff anymore. It's all digitized.
Great. Fine.
I'll
I'll
have to go into backstory because that'll be a spoiler even for some of these guys, but just for like what you are.
Cool. I don't have a backstory.
Okay.
Not one.
You're
that he's
gonna make it
say.
up on the fly.
I will gladly do that.
Improv, I like it. That was one of the best classes.
Explains a lot.
I'm sorry, good sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you will know eventually.
No, really?
Oh, you're getting into kinky stuff here. I like it.
Oy vey.
He's gonna get us demonetized. I already know it.
I will.
He got himself kicked off of Twitch one time when he was watching one of my streams. I should have taken a snapshot of what the stuff he wrote in the chat.
It was so bad. I filled up the whole entire comic session.
Apparently, Cage is gonna be my. Never mind.
What?
We were playing Halo.
Oh.
That explains everything. Say your character.
Okay.
Alright, so back on track. So my character, his name is Apollo Xavier. His handle is Banshee. He's a solo. Has a moral code unlike most solos out there. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, everybody. I guess we're all leaving for the night, and yeah, tune in next time for this guy's next time. I'm kidding with you guys. I'm kidding.
Alright, is it my turn or are we
Yes,
gonna...
it is your
Alright, so my character's name is Sean McCormick. My handle is Mad Jack. Reason for that nickname is my character's kind of a drunk Irishman, and he will do some pretty crazy things.
Questionable.
Questionable, sure, crazy. Maybe I'll just do it just for the sheer fun of it.
And as long as there's alcohol involved, right?
And there's alcohol involved, yes.
Ooh,
I'm
random
not-
crates in the middle of the road. There must be alcohol in
There is!
Not that kind I was looking for, but hey, it burns going down, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
happy.
Oh yeah, don't expect me to be doing the whole Irish accent. I suck at it, so I'm not going to.
Oh, I was getting excited.
Oh, shut it. He does it better. What do you do? Irish, German,
I'm not gonna do it.
Russian? I know you're not going to do it. That would just be weird. But anyway. So I'm a nomad. Good with cars, good with vehicles. Not much of a talker at all, so don't ask.
He shoots and asks questions later.
Exactly.
I'm guessing this is my turn.
It
Yes,
is.
it would be.
I want to apologize for that.
Oh, you're good.
I had to say goodnight to my son. Anyway, I'm Fairy. I am a rock star. My handle is... I'll let the DM disclose that whenever.
I don't think we actually gave you a handle yet, have we? Oh, right.
And with my character, I'm more of a blues, so you'll hear a lot more blues from me than anything else. From that, you guys just find my character out as it goes.
Awesome. So, with these kind of things that we do see in mind already, we have a semi-logical guy that shoots people, an absolutely non-logical guy that shoots people, and
And I have fun doing it.
they do have fun doing it.
Yeah.
Then we have Smoking Hot Babe that plays the guitar.
Pretty much.
Apparently violent.
Very.
You know what we need to do? I think we discussed this the last session. But like Apollo and your character.
Oh, I'm already working on something.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So, just for a quick revamp of what's going on, our main group ended up going to a classic place they go to called the System Error. It's kind of like a major club in Detroit, and there they end up meeting up with someone, helped their contact, their fixer named Sam. There's an individual working for Biotechnica who's hiring them off the books to check out a facility that's a ways out of town. They're not sure what it is, but the only thing that this individual, by the name of Herod, individual with a German accent, he a little bit shady, but they have to collect whatever it is inside this facility. But the catch is it's being held by armed guards. The only lead that they do have is where it's located, and that it's being occupied by these armed guards, being run by New Life Industries. So, after a bit of bar hopping, they found someone by the name of Jason, which was apparently a rival of our good old friend Banshee. They threw
it's an
fists.
Awesome fight.
Oh yeah.
It really
with you
was
bleeding
fun.
into the asphalt.
Hey,
Still awesome fight.
it was. It came really close. He did a whole bunch of Taekwondo stuff, kicked Jason around, but Jason managed to grab a hold of Banshee, knocked him out unconscious after strangling him. But at the last moment, he realized, I can't kill this person. Be bad on my record.
Basically, and it might be because I kind of like fractured his skull too.
That is true. You did dislocate his spine.
You should have asked. I would have capped his dome.
He couldn't really talk. It would have been like,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
and
What was I doing?
Nothing.
you
You
guys
were just watching.
Yeah.
This was a one-on-one match.
Oh yeah, that's
Because
right.
they had some unsettled debacle, and this
No,
was
he had someone else settle stuff with me. It wasn't my fault that he made poor life decisions.
You separated him from his family.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, remember? Okay, so this was further in the backstory. When he was still a younger solo, he ended up taking a really expensive hit with his mentor. This hit was originally picked up by Jason, which was supposed to get him and his family out of Detroit, which in this timeline, Detroit is the worst city in the United States. So there's areas pretty much run by gangs called the combat zones. The police have no say in that area because it's not worth saving. In Detroit, the combat zone is actually so bad that they actually had to put a 40-foot wall around the entire thing. It's about, I think it's like 12 to 20 square blocks of nothing but pure carnage.
Army of the Dead.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And, but yeah, this was their score, but Banshee, being the badass he is, took it first on the very start of his career. Jason didn't like that because, long story short, he was separated from his family. We'll get into that a little bit later if he survives that long, because I know there's some shady stuff going on here. And,
Let's just be clear. I may kill him.
fair enough.
And Banshee would like it too.
Don't die. So,
I don't know how to feel about that.
but the terms of this giant brawl that went on between Banshee and Jason, the terms were if Jason wins, he gets to essentially spearhead this operation, gets a cut of whatever's going on, and since he did win this fight, that's where we are now. They had some time to go forth and get their stuff together, get some ammunition, gear, and meet up with Jason later on in the town square, which that's where we left off. We ended up getting introduced to our friend Ferry here, who, I don't know if you'd like to explain this scene or not.
No, you should explain it because it was kind of your storyline.
Okay, fair enough. So, these individuals are going out towards the shopping center of this area in Detroit, and your pizza's ready.
No.
Pizza.
And they hear this awesome music going on, right? And Banshee and Mad Jack take a look over and see this individual. I don't quite remember how your aesthetic is.
So you have long, somewhat like shorter length hair.
Yep.
Purple on one side. Black with the rest. So it's like a. Okay, I'll use my hair as an example. So it's like that much of purple,
Right.
which covers the face, and then the rest is black.
Okay, I like it.
And then you have the leather jacket with a shirt. She has gloves, which have like small spikes on them.
And a booty of the goddess.
Sure. Not a flat chest, but you know,
Yeah.
a chest, but not too big to be like in trouble of like getting in the way of fights and other crap like that.
Yeah.
She has leather pants on that are ripped and scuffed a little bit. Boots, steel-toe boots. Has spikes on the front and on the back. She's just a typical rocker chick. No cyberware whatsoever on her.
Yep.
Not even like an arm or anything like that. Her guitar is a homemade guitar. Kind of like put together, scrappy, but still works, still plays beautiful tunes, and she just likes the blues.
Nice.
Just nothing but the blues.
I'm a big fan of the blues myself, so I think I may like this character. I hope I don't have to kill her. So. And,
I stole some cream soda.
That's why it's there.
so Banshee and Mad Jack look over and see this individual with the description that you just heard. Awesome looking chick. Sitting there just playing the blues, mind her own business. And people are sitting there, listening to the music, giving her a few creds. Cash, which is kind of rare in this world, but every little bit helps, right? And Banshee is sitting there staring at this girl.
And that fake booty.
There's what might be the hint of a spark going on. He's not even sure. So what he does,
Pizza.
Mini
does
pizza.
to help out with the spark, he looks at her dead in the eyes, takes out a notepad and starts writing shit down.
That's not even what I said. That's not even what I said.
But you did. That's what you did.
That's what the dice decided.
That's true.
You said that you'd make a note and come back to her later. And he stuck with that answer. Okay. Fairy didn't like that, because there's some other stuff going on in her backstory which we will hit on. Not in the way that Banshee's thinking, though. And she jumps up, thinking this is hostile, runs up to this guy, straight across the street. She almost gets hit by a car, but she manages to do some type of crazy ninja move, flip out of the way. Banshee's like, holy cow, this is hot. Wait a second, she's running towards me. Pulls out 2 knives, holds it right to his throat, and says, "I'll get your money." Banshee's completely confused.
Maybe I should say that part.
Go ahead.
She actually says, "I'll get your money! Give me a little bit more time. I said I'll have it by the deadline, and I'll have it by the deadline."
Exactly. Banshee's confused, and he's just like...
Confused and very turned on at this moment.
Yes, because being a solo, he likes violence. And this is in public. You don't know what's going to happen elsewhere. So...
Yeah, if you're gonna do that, make sure I'm not anywhere near you.
Or extremely drunk.
Yeah.
So... And your response to this was?
I don't remember.
Fair enough.
He
It
was
wasn't-
too busy pissing himself.
Fair enough.
He wasn't piss.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Moving on from this part of the conversation. He convinces her that he's not meaning any hostile intent. They go along their merry way. They make their way to Mike's, right?
Yeah.
Mike's, which was an individual that Mad Jack here did some runs for in the past. And he had this awesome looking set of moderately used Metal Gear, which is, in this world, the equivalent of power armor. Like, yeah, pretty much power armor. Stuff's practically a walking tank. But something seems a little bit sleazy about it. This ad pops up. The guy seems like an old car salesman. Get yourself a good old set of old-fashioned Metal Gear for a low, low price of $5 a ticket. Mad Jack doesn't fall for it. A bunch of things ensue. At about this time of them trying to haggle with these people, Fairy makes her way in. Some more words are exchanged. Banshee here bought the bow she was trying to get. That's another real awkward situation where she gets... He's not sure if it's too close for comfort because he's pretty comforted. And again, they go along their merry way. And they're now making their way to meet Jason because they're running a little bit short on time.
Don't forget about the whole alley incident.
Oh, that's right. There was also a major confrontation in the alley where Mad Jack almost got robbed.
Almost.
He almost got robbed. Point being, the individual has enough holes in him that he could practically be a human strainer. And out of that, there were drugs that were found. I don't remember which one of you guys kept the drugs. Someone did.
We kind of like just...
Or I have some.
Just
He has some.
ransacked. I got a shiny
He
new
has
gun.
all of them.
He got a shiny new gun, and don't forget, you also got yourself a mono katana.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, and
I have a pop hat.
he got himself a K-pop beanie. So you see this decked out soldier with like this beanie that has like a silverish hint to it, the fabric, but like it changes colors inside, so like it's a little out of place. I don't remember, did you compliment him on his hat? Or did you just acknowledge it of some kind? I remember something
I
happened with that hat.
complimented.
Yeah, you call.
I
Yeah.
complimented it.
And he was like a kid in a candy store. Yes, he liked that. And they also found a whole bunch of Smash, which is, in this world, it's a type of synthetic alcohol, but it's a little bit better than alcohol. And it's not illegal, surprisingly. So, that is where we left off. The booster ganger, he surprisingly didn't die. They were able to patch him up a bit, and he walked away bleeding and crying to himself, realizing his life is pretty much a lie. He's not a big shot, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's where we left off. And you guys are trying to go forth and meet Jason. Which you are in the correct area. It's a major shopping center. There's a bunch of, kind of like a place, you know, like in the malls, there's a place people eat and all that stuff. That's kind of there. There's like a gazebo in the middle where like people can like stand in there, rocker boys could play, influential speakers. People can just sit there and eat out of the rain. And that's where you're meeting Jason, in that pavilion somewhere. Apparently you guys are also carrying 2 crates of Smash.
I would want to be known by the time we got this guy to where the doctors and stuff are, and we get them situated. I pretty much look at him, I nod, and I walk to go find my sugar glider that I was promised.
Exactly.
I don't know what he's doing anymore.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Fairy then also went to go find a pet because there was a rumor of there's one floating around this shopping center somewhere, and that's what they're looking to go find, or she's looking to go find, as these guys are going to continue their job.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, I don't have a totem. Oh wait, yes we do. We have a knife.
Yeah.
Fake knife. We're good. So, anyone first?
Sure, I'll do that.
Alrighty.
So, after walking away from you, no other words were spoken. I went to go find the pet store.
Alright.
I believe I critted on trying to find the pet store earlier, before all of the nonsense happened, and I ran to go help the fight in the alley.
Yep.
So I guess I'll roll again for street smarts.
Streetwise, correct.
Okay, give me 1 second to find it.
Why can't I add?
So, wilderness, basic tech. Where would street smarts be again?
Streetwise, I want to say it would be under intelligence, so I'm looking at your stuff right now.
Education. Local expert?
Yeah, that would work, Joe.
Because I don't see the other one. 8 plus 9. So 17.
Plus your intelligence modifier, so 17. Okay, yeah. So this is definitely beating that DB. So you do know exactly the store that lady was telling you about where she brought her daughter. It's off more towards the south side of this shopping center.
Mhm.
So yeah, you make your way there, and it's a small building, done really fancy. This is probably someone from the corporate zone, which just have animals. That's definitely something you'd have to be. And you head inside,
Yep.
or you just okay. And you look inside and you see it's strangely almost everything in there is like a shade of white. And it's definitely done by people not from this part of town. Everything is white. The animals are kept in like a kennel, but it's a really nice kennel. And it has like almost like a plexiglass like front. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there. The animals are having a good old time. You see like some dogs, you see cats, and there's a bunch of stuff. There's even a fish tank off to the side. And it's probably about the size of this room here. And yeah, there's an individual sitting there. He has like a smaller mustache. Like it's a full mustache, but it's been like shaved down, so it's just like a short one. He's wearing a suit and tie, but he also has like an apron on.
Okay. I walk up to the clerk
Alright.
and I ask him about the sugar glider and his prices for adoption, for sugar gliders, dogs, and anything else that she thinks that could be a good fighter.
Okay.
Small enough to take care of on the run and stuff like that.
I don't know, honey. You're looking for something like a sugar glider small? That's a high commodity. I don't know if you have the money to take that.
Okay, what are your prices?
Well, we have one sugar glider left out back. Someone already offered me 900 credits. But, hey, if you can match that now, it's yours. Hey, you know what? You seem like a nice person. You look familiar. You that street vendor?
Rockstar.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I like your music. Old-fashioned. I'll tell you what. $8.50. It's yours.
Can I do... What would this be for negotiation?
For negotiation? That would
Interrogation.
be- yes, interrogation. Perfect.
Roll to seduce. Which you could totally do that.
Actually, you could, which is scary.
Yeah.
He is not a hoe.
Thank God.
I'm like...
I'm making a new
you.
character.
Okay, so I want to say that would be another one either under No, it wouldn't be dexterity. I think that's another one under intelligence. Sorry, I've been listening to a lot of D&D, so I'm getting them all mixed up with my brain.
Me too.
Checking science, tracking, perception, linguistic, language.
What?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is it possible to do an education roll to see if the numbers he's giving me are accurate to what I've heard in the marketplace for small pets?
That would be under human perception.
Human perception?
Yes, that would be under empathy stats. So your modifier for that is a plus 12.
Yep. 5. 17.
Yeah. You know that is a smoking deal. Like, typically animals, this guy is only open a couple times a year. Animals in this world go for multiple thousands. Especially something as small and as cute as a sugar glider. There are corporate individuals that would pay up to anywhere between 5 to 8 grand.
That looks like a very long day.
Okay.
That was a very long day.
What about his prices for dogs?
Price
What
of
happened?
dogs.
All insulation.
1 second, you make me do my research. Let me borrow my book real
So-
quick.
Sorry.
That was
That's
the
fine.
manager's idea. I told him do not load it this way. That's what he did. He had me load it that way. I told him exactly what's going to happen too. I was like, the wind's going to shift and it's going to fall over. It's like, no, it's not. But yes, it is.
Did you say I told you so when it happened?
I sent him a photo that I said that. Told you so.
Oh man.
And then when I get back to the shop, he's like, yeah, I don't understand why it
For his,
shifted.
for his dogs, those prices are pretty much normal. So, dogs, you can find dogs around. There's a lot of stray dogs in the city. A lot of times they're sadly taken for food. But these dogs are well done. They have been vaccinated, dewormed, all that stuff. They have all the papers. They can run, depending on the type of dog, they run anywhere between 12 to 2,500.
Okay.
Nice.
To be honest with you, I think a dog would be better for this character than a sugar glider.
Okay.
Just because of the look and the feel of this in particular character. I was thinking about this a lot more.
Mhm.
I think a sugar glider would be too small and she would lose it.
That's a possibility, but I do know they do grow rather attached.
Yes. Sugar gliders get really attached, but in her type of lifestyle and everything, I think a dog would be better security than a sugar glider.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Can she talk him down to... What would I have to roll to get... Like, what's a really good dog? Like...
So if you like, you can look at the dogs that they have. Okay, so as you look at the dogs, you see they've been more or less arranged, because they're in their kennel type stuff. They've been arranged more or less to price-wise. They have, like, I'm going to use the weapon stuff here. There's poor quality, normal, and then expensive.
Okay.
And that's not because the dog's poor quality. I'm just talking about, like, size-wise and stuff like that. So these, you see this individual deals with purebred dogs.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be size-wise. So you see, like, in the smaller ones, they have Chihuahuas. There's 2 of those with a pug in the mix too there.
Mm-hmm.
There's also, underneath that, it's, what's it called? Jack Russells. You know what those are, right?
Yes.
There's 2 of those in there. Underneath that, there is an English Bulldog. That's in those first 3. And in the next category, the ones that are more medium sized, you see there's a French Poodle. There is a German Shepherd. These still are pretty much puppy sized. And the last one on the bottom, what are they called? Tan, smushed up face. Boxers. There are some boxer ones.
Okay.
The really large dogs, you see there is a Saint Bernard.
Tibetan Mastiff.
You do see there's also an Akita Wolf. And at the very top, you see a, is that Tibetan Mastiff? It's the Russian Mountain Dog. Yes, Tibetan Mastiff.
Okay.
So those are the things for dogs that they have.
So there's 3 ones that pop out to me. English Bulldog,
Okay.
German Shepherd,
Yeah.
and the Wolf.
The Akita Wolf. Okay.
The Akita Wolf. I asked about the prices for each of those.
Okay, so he then looks at you and says, okay, so the English Bulldog, that one is 1,300. Everything included, completely yours. Adoption papers, which, with general knowledge, you know these things are on. That's pretty much half price when you get if you actually went to go get them at another dealer. What do you say the other one was the German Shepherd you wanted? That one is 2,500. Those typically go for 50 because those are trained pretty much as like either service dogs, police dogs, and like a lot of corporate guys use them as actual guard dogs. And the Akita Wolf is the same price. That one's also 25.
Okay. So I think what she's gonna do. She's probably gonna buy the sugar glider today.
Okay.
And with the sugar glider, because I have 1,571 credits,
Okay.
and you said it was 850.
Right.
Is there a chance I can talk him down to 8?
Absolutely. So that would be under either. Actually, no, I'll have you roll your straight cool stat.
Straight cool stat, huh?
Yep. So you have a plus
7.
7 plus your D, 8. I'll have you roll. 1 second.
Oh, wait.
EV of 13.
I'm like a horse.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So
Is
like
it good
that,
guard
it's a little bit
dogs
steep.
or?
So you get from the knowledge of this that
Super
there
friendly,
was
too.
like essentially an animal convention that they had at in the corporate zone, and these are pretty much animals that they just couldn't sell. So they're trying to get them out of their hair because like, hey, we can't take care of these things forever, and they're trying to do this just to get pretty much a good profit.
Well, it's still a pretty good deal, so she'll buy.
I will say one thing: you do have your roll abilities, so you do have a impact a single fan. This person did recognize you. So Rocker Boy can convince a fan to do major favors for the Rocker Boy. Go to bed with the Rocker Boy if they wanted to. Put a good word in for them, and etc. So you can essentially use your, hey, you've heard my stuff, know what I mean? You can use that to your advantage. That's one of the perks about being a Rocker Boy.
So, how would she go about that?
So you would roll your charismatic impact. And for that, I will give you a difficulty value of 6. Yep, 6.
Okay, where's that?
So if you go under your bio, at the bottom one, right there, bio, it'll show you, scroll down a bit, where you see your dice roll, go up,
Go up.
yep, charismatic impact. So it's essentially, your level for charismatic impact is 4, so you add that to a d10 roll.
Okay. 9.
9, that is high enough. So, how do you want to do this, essentially?
I pretty much I've been really looking for the sugar glider, and it's a good deal. I just want to try to make it a little bit better so I can get the rest, just to make sure everything's good with it. But I also want a little deal for it. If you can help me out, I'll make sure to make a good song, and maybe I can do a personal concert or something.
Alright.
We can set something up, and I can come in. You can bring a couple of your friends, and I'll do a personal concert. If you lower it to, I don't know, 758.
Okay, so I'm not the one in charge of the store. Can't do it for 750. We'll do 775. That work?
Yeah, that works.
Awesome. I will be calling in a favor sometime, Fairy.
Please, I can't wait.
Let me get it out back for you. He kind of scurries out back, and as he leaves the counter and walks up back, you see that he has a prosthetic leg, and it looks like as if it's been not the traditional like properly done. You see, it looks more like it was either bitten off, blown off, burned off, something. He had to get it pretty much from the thigh down, not from the hip, not from the knee, from the thigh. So something caused him to lose his leg. He's definitely seen some stuff. he still has a pretty good attitude about it. Goes out back, and he comes back with the cage. It's about yay big, and he hands it to you, and he's still holding on to it. He's like, I will need to see that cred stick, though.
And I hand it over without a problem.
All right. It's been a pleasure doing business with you, Theory.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you too, and I can't wait to hear from you.
Absolutely.
I'll be probably doing a small concert here in maybe 2-3 hours, and right before the sun goes down.
All right.
Out on the main street if you want to come over. And
Absolutely. I get off here. I'm going to be packing up within the next 2 hours.
yeah, so
So-
like I said, 2-3 hours. I'll be hitting the main street again for maybe an hour or so.
Awesome. All right. So with that being done, you now have your sugar glider.
Yes.
Over to these guys. You're sitting there, 2 crates, smash. I think you gave a couple to Banshee, did you
I
not?
think I gave one. Yeah, I gave him one. I was gonna sell the rest.
You
Right.
gave me more than that.
Either way, he has some smash. You
Yep.
have 2 crates. You have a new sword that you remember. Oh yeah, that's right next to me, and you have a new gun.
Right. Speaking of which, what kind of sword is it? A heavy?
That is a monokatana. If you look at your stats or in your inventory, you can go to 1 second, the store, go under
Weapons.
weapons, melee,
Was it a
Under the
filter?
filter?
Oh, there's
Yep.
a filter. Look at
yep,
that.
melee weapon,
Uh-huh.
and you'll see there is, where is it? I'm not seeing it here. Okay, yeah, it's has a star next to it. It's,
Is it the one in the middle?
yeah, it's priced at 5K.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll just go ahead and buy it. And
No,
then-
no, don't buy it. If
Yeah,
you go,
like, well,
you can hit loot if you open it up.
Oops.
You said 775 credits, right?
Yep, 775.
Thank you.
There's a loot button? Where's there a loot button? I already bought it, and then I reset my
So
money.
if you tap on it,
Uh-huh.
you'll see loot.
Oh.
Yep. So yeah, now you have that to your inventory as well as a.
That would have helped. Desert Eagle. It's a super heavy pistol, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I just did the. I got a heavy pistol, renamed it the Deagle, and then yeah, we go from there. Okay, so what do I do? All right, so I need to figure out somebody who's going to buy these. What are they called again? Smash.
Smash.
Right.
Kansas Smash.
Can I do what is it like? Not street cred.
Streetwise?
Yeah. Do I know anybody who would buy this? Guaranteed, won't give me problems.
You personally do not, but you can get a hold of Sam. He is your fixer in the group.
Yep.
He can hook you up with stuff like that.
All right. So then I call Sam
All right.
using
So-
what is it? What's the computer? What's it called?
Your
again?
agent.
Oh, the compute. That's called an agent.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So I used my agent to call Sam.
All right. Hey, Mad Jack, how's it going?
It's going good. I got a business opportunity here. Got a couple of cases of Smash. Don't ask me where I got it. I need a buyer. You know anybody?
Yeah, we have a night market moving in downtown area tonight. If you want to meet me up before then, we could get you hooked up.
Sounds great. Send me the coordinates. I'll be there soon.
Okay, I'll be getting there around 7:30, and hopefully they'll be running until probably about 3 in the morning. You know, you don't want the lawmen finding us.
Right.
Damn pigs.
Yep. Okay, so out of the conversation, is that going to intersect with our heist? Because if we got to meet at 7...
That all depends on how your conversation goes with Jack.
Jason.
Jason, yes. Jack was a different guy.
Right.
Jason.
I'm confused because we're scheduling this heist is supposed to be tonight, right?
Yeah.
Because the last thing I want to do, because delaying this part of the campaign for so freaking long. I was hoping we could just throw it off to somebody. I could make a quick buck, and we can get to the actual whole reason why.
Get there. You can.
Okay. But we scheduled it for tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
We scheduled to plan today.
So, basically, if all was well, it's probably going to be moved to another day.
okay, so
You can still attack tonight if you wanted to.
We could.
are we ready?
I mean, we got 2 cans of Smash. 2 cases of Smash.
Well, we also have a truck, uniforms, and
So, yeah, we have all these stuff, so why... Like, Jason's gonna look at that and be like, okay, you have everything, why don't we just attack tonight? Because they still don't know that we're gonna attack them, or whatever. And we still need to contact Star, because he's the distraction.
That's a possibility. He was only here for 1 session.
No, he was here for, like, 2 or 3.
That's right, he was here for 2. But yeah.
okay. So what are we doing?
Although
Are you attacking tonight? Because like
Stars may have been your rocker boy of the group, but there's more rocker boys in Detroit.
Dang it. You're doing the talking on this one.
why? You guys know I suck at it. I got thrown. Well, no, I didn't get thrown out. I
The
burned-
only other rocker boy we know is a rocker girl that already hates me with a passion.
which I still don't get why, but okay. Why? Because you dropped a bow on the floor?
No, because I bought the bow she wanted.
Can I say something
That
right
sounds
here?
like a personal problem.
It's not that she hates you because of the bow. She just gave you a warning about dropping something that was precious to her. She hates you because she thinks you work for the corporation that's stealing money pretty much out of her pocket.
That's fair. So, yeah. You're doing the talking on that one.
How do I keep getting in these situations? Alright,
How
well,
do
I'm
you keep on
entertained.
putting me in these situations?
that's... Nah, okay. Alright, so...
So we're in the area where Jason's supposed to meet us, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. And you're supposed to be meeting him within the next 10-15 minutes.
And you still have 2 cases of Smash.
Yeah.
So you had two 32 cases, so like those big ones. You had 2 of those. How many did you keep out of that?
None, I don't think, because I gave a pack to him, and then
Yeah, how many's in a pack?
24, I thought.
There was 32 in a case.
Oh, 32, the 32
And they
packs.
came in like the banned things of 4 packs. Wait, 4? 6.
Yeah.
Had to do some quick math there for a second.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have 5 because I gave 1 to the guy as he was
Right.
walking away.
Right. So you have 5.
I have the rest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have the rest. So I'm gonna do some quick math as you guys continue.
Okay, so if we're gonna go meet Jason, then then I pretty much might as well just drop this on the floor, because either that or you guys go do your thing and I'm gonna go do my thing, and then we're just gonna get separated. We'll never get this thing done.
You had to go kill a dude.
He attacked me.
Okay, so you still have no, that doesn't make sense. Sorry, 1 second.
So are you gonna? Who's braving to come and talk to me?
He is.
Why?
He's already scared.
No, seriously, what are you gonna do? You know somebody who could buy this stuff, or you gonna buy it from me?
Okay, hold on here.
What
This
am
is
I
going on. We don't have a rocker boy distraction anymore. We have a rocker girl that hates me because she thinks I work for a corporation that is stealing from her.
I mean, if it's a distraction that we need, I could do something a little bit more flashy.
We need you though in the operation of it.
Okay, fine.
So, if you guys didn't, I know this is new for all of us. I do know a lot more about the world, so feel free to ask any questions. So, like with you, with Sam, that's not a set time you have to meet him. You can
Okay.
meet him whenever. As for getting Rocker Boy, you don't have to get Fairy if you're scared of her. Even though you're a badass solo, even better than almost to this point of John Wick. But hey, that's just me saying. So like anything
A
can happen
woman
in this
brings
world.
you down to your knees. Pussy.
Hey, no, the pussy brings him down to his knees.
Oh man.
I like that purple hair. Tell me, does it match the carpet? does the curtain?
I swear, if they start saying that,
You'll probably kill me.
I'll kill you, but in game I may attack them.
Alrighty, so
Alright, so
Screw that, I'll just use my rocker abilities to have everyone stalk them in the town.
that is
okay, fine.
yeah. You're at rank 4 right now. You could actually influence 100 people on the fly.
Alright, so fine.
Damn.
We'll have that conversation in a minute. But I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys just want to go straight to the heist, or do you guys want to waste more time?
That's going to be more up to Jason because now he is leading the operation, not us.
So.
And the only other person that was really good at talking has decided to ditch us. So.
Why does it seem like they really need me on their team?
I guess we really do. Alright, so.
Okay.
Do I have any way of storing this stuff to sell at a later date?
It's 2 cases, bro.
2 cases of beer.
It's
Yeah.
contained.
So I just carry that around with
I
me?
guess you're gonna have to carry it around.
I've done it.
Alright, then.
Alright, let's go talk to Jason. Or let's
Alright, well, I'm
first
still on
find Jason.
Alright, I'm still on the phone with Sam.
Okay.
So.
I'm gonna do a perception check of the surroundings, seeing if I can find where Jason is.
Okay. I'll have you roll. Just be at a DV of 12. Because it is a rather large area.
Yeah.
So that'll be a perception roll.
16.
16? Okay, yeah. So you see the general area of where Jason's supposed to be. And you do see off in the distance a figure that looks like Jason. It's still kind of too far to make out, but like a freaking Marine that's the size of Dwayne Johnson with a silver metallic arm.
Kind of hard to miss.
It's a little hard to miss. He stands probably about like a good 5 to 8 inches above everybody else.
So it's Cage if he was badass.
And black.
I'm black.
Oh, wow, okay. I see how it is.
Actually, yeah, Cage, yeah, you're just a little bit taller than Jason would be. Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations, you can look down at a fictional character that we will never see in Oh gosh, okay. I guess I'll man up and be the leader of the group.
Yeah, you do that. As far as my conversation with Sam, I basically tell him that I'm on a tight schedule. I got a heist that I'm trying to put together, and I'm not going to be able to do it tonight.
Okay.
What? What's with the face?
At least maybe okay, just continue.
We still don't know what's going on, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want me to just stay? You know,
Hold on,
I'm
how
going to
about
start talking.
You're
You
gonna
do your
come
thing.
with me. You're gonna hold your stuff. You're gonna be quiet.
Okay.
If he asks you,
That is such a
if he
such
asks
a
you
solo
what it is,
move.
just say it's none of your damn business.
God!
I can just picture it. You just see this hulking dude, Irish with big ass red hair, holding 2 cases of bear hair, with a sword on his back and 2 jackass pistols on his side. And then the solo with a freaking rainbow silver hat with nothing but an ice cream cone. You're gonna listen to me now. Oh my gosh.
All right then, Captain. Go on ahead. Lead the way.
Alright, follow me, you jackass.
I can call you something else.
It was.
Bitch.
Ooh, that really hurts my feelings.
I'm just imagining them walking over to Jason in this bicker mat right now.
Right?
And Jason just sitting there like, do I really have to work with these 2 morons?
Right.
Question.
Answer.
Is Jason in a bar?
No, he's outside.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, you're in like a big old open area. I don't quite have a battle map yet.
Okay.
But yes, I will be getting one of those giant grids, and I'll be able to sketch out what the actual place looks like.
Oh, that'd be neat.
Yeah.
All right, never
I
mind. Then I'll
can bring
just.
my D&D things because I do have like those pictures that show like, the corridors and the maps and stuff that you've seen.
Maybe. I was
You
just
can
thinking
use that for
something kind of like, just like a grid, and I
Yeah.
can just write it all out on it. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know what you mean, but I'm just saying I have D&D boxes at home that have
Fair
grids
enough. Yeah.
and literal rooms and stuff you can use.
I do have some of those too, but they're more like just inside stuff. But
Alright.
yes.
All right,
So-
I'm gonna stand off the corner and be quiet.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So as we
Sit down and think about what you've done, young man.
I didn't do anything. Okay, so as we get closer, I'm going to do another perception check, seeing if Jason brought any of his goons with him.
Okay.
50 gigs.
14.
14. There are people around him. It's a real crowded area. Whether that could be his goons or not, it's very unlikely. But it's you can see now that you more focused. That is Jason walking up.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably a good 500 yards away because they're making their way into like the central thoroughfare area.
Okay.
He is holding something though.
And I can't tell what that is.
Not yet.
Okay. So what does like? So the center of the area, so like where we're gonna meet, basically is
Right.
the gazebo thing.
In that area,
Problem.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like there's a bunch of kind of like picnic tables, but they're more metallic made, and they're just kind of scattered out because this is kind of like it's a strip mall essentially.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of stuff in the middle where people can meet, eat their food, show off their new purchases and all that.
Okay, so basically that's where we're gonna be meeting each other.
Pretty much somewhere in there. It's just whoever sees who's sitting down first, more or less.
Gotcha. Are we closer to that area than Jason?
You guys are about the same.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember, you guys are just standing right outside that alley area.
Yeah.
So, like, the way it's set up, there's, like, a road that goes around the whole thing. And, you guys are both kind of, like, on the other end of the road.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, so I guess we'll just continue going forward to meet him at the center of it.
Okay, there are a large array of tables. You can just pick one. You can make your way up to the center where the gazebo thing is, if you wanted to. But for the most part, that's what's there.
I think we'll do the one in the center.
In the center?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Great. Can I do another perception check? Like, as we keep on going, like,
Yeah,
I've
absolutely.
just been, like, checking the area,
Yeah, go
seeing
for
seeing as we go. 17.
17. So yeah, you see Jason, he's getting closer. He doesn't seem to have noticed you guys yet. He is looking around. Is there anything else you want to know?
The buildings.
The buildings?
Like, any open windows.
Oh, yeah, this is
possible figures in windows holding metal sticks.
There's definitely a lot of people doing that. Most everybody has some type of weapon of some sort. But yeah, there's a lot of people around. No one specifically keeping an eye on you that you can notice or anything like that. But yeah, there's still Jason walking up.
Can I see what he's holding now?
You rolled a 17?
Yep.
Yes. It looks very familiar. He has in his hand a big old cone of ice cream.
That's hurtful.
And you then look down to your cone and you see the little puddle of half-melted ice cream there.
The mental damage.
Yeah, that just hurt.
Emotional
That hurt.
damage.
That hurt more than the near-death
Emotional
experience you just
damage.
gave.
Okay, I'll have you take 16 psychic
Alright, so I guess at this point, we're at the middle of the area and we're waiting.
Alright.
So,
And so you get there, you do see that Jason does notice you guys there. He makes his way over. Where's the rest of you? I do recall there was a few others with you.
Lost contact. Lost contact. So,
it's been like 8 hours.
yeah.
Damn, I'm good. But we do still need our net runner. You still at least know where to get a hold of him or anything like that. Which, Magic, you would have that contact.
Yeah.
You are allowed to talk.
I'm allowed to talk.
You just see me glance at you and just go.
I just go, yeah, I'm on it.
Alright.
Walk off.
Randomly walks in one direction, bumping into everyone that he sees.
With the two just crazy.
Pretending like I'm talking on the phone.
Pretending like you're talking on the phone. You can call him. You can call him.
Yeah, I'll send him a text.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess he's gonna try to get hold of our net runner.
Okay.
No guarantees though. Yeah.
That's my stomach.
I heard that.
I did
Something deep.
Have a pizza bite.
Wait, can you hire?
He doesn't believe in that.
How much are like mercenaries, like net runners?
That all depends.
Oh, dang it.
So, as you think of what you're about to say, what are you going to be texting over to him? Zeros, that is.
He's gonna become an NPC now.
I mean, yeah, he might as well be. But anyway, okay, so if I'm texting zeros, then I guess I basically tell him, like, hey, shit's getting real, I need you ready. We're going
Alright.
to speak in code.
And,
Why in Kodo?
I don't know.
so...
The
you
government watches everything we do. What do you think
Exactly,
it's
so
going to be like?
accept it.
That's such... Yeah, that's definitely your character. Hey, assassination of president, 6 o'clock, Westbury Avenue. Send.
Okay, if we were going to get demonetized before, we definitely are now.
Who did you send that to? My FBI agent. They get the point across anyway. Okay, so, and Jason's like, okay, so, I did some digging around, I looked at, wait, wrong voice. Yeah, I did some digging around, and, it's a pretty strong place you're trying to get into. How much are we getting paid for this?
Not enough.
How?
You weren't getting
You're
a
asking
price,
me?
you just said well paid.
I was told very well paid.
Me at the other end on the phone, we're like, great sales,
I wasn't
bitch!
the one that
Ow.
made this deal.
How are you the one that ruined my life?
You know,
what is on your damn head?
I got paid $50 to wear it. All right, it was worth it.
You didn't get paid anything, you got complimented. And she said it just to fuck with you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's payment.
Can't wait.
Whatever.
Can't wait to the fun part. It sucks.
So you do notice who walks in behind him is that media, the guy that was recording the whole fight that you guys were having.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I don't think you've all been formally introduced. This is my media, Maurice. And no, he's not Mexican. That's just his name. So,
Alright.
What if it was me?
I hear that New Life Industries is involved with this whole shady business. He's a media, it's his job to uncover stuff like this. So, moving forward, we still need a game plan since half your team's gone. Hey! Jackass person! Any news on that yet?
That'd be a no.
You guys are fucked.
You guys are fun.
I know.
Yeah, because I haven't received. He didn't say anything.
Exactly.
You know, how about you get back over here? You're texting. Just come sit down.
So, moving forward, I do have a few people at my disposal. You said that you'd come up with a distraction. Anything about that yet?
She's still
Better
here.
not be that stupid hat.
You know, I thought it was a pretty good plan, but no.
Okay, so plan A didn't go very well. We're gonna go with plan B, and if that doesn't work, we're gonna go with plan C.
Your phone just buzzed.
Okay, I answer it, or I look at it, or
So you see a text saying it was from Zeros,
right.
and he's saying essentially, "Hey, I'm sorry I can't make it. Some more important stuff come up involving my family." Which, you knowing Zeros,
Jack.
his family was completely murdered.
Right.
And for this to happen, he's been digging the reason why he became a Netrunners to figure out what happened.
Right.
So this is rather important.
Okay. So no on the net.
Jackass.
So no on the Netrunner. Don't ask me why, but our Netrunner isn't coming back.
Why?
What? I telepathically
Yeah,
use the
it's
technology.
yeah.
I sent
Yeah,
you the
neurologic-
text. I send you the text that I got from Zeros. Like, there, read it yourself. And then as far as the rocker boy, I toying or the distraction, whatever. I turned to her.
She's not.
I'm
here.
not
Yeah,
here.
she's
Oh,
not
she's
even
not
there.
here. Where is
I'm
she?
like gone.
Yeah, she's off doing her own stuff somewhere.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in the pet store doing whatever it is that you
Are we doing... So with Stars, is he also going to become an NPC or no?
do. Stars is...
Well, you now have to come find me. Because you don't even know if I'm in the pet store or not.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally, I didn't say anything to him. I just walked off.
Leaving him with a confused boner. Now we're back to the Y boner.
It's such a great line of that whole series.
Nailed it.
So we have a plan for a distraction. I just need to get in contact with I saw a rocker girl. We did have a rocker boy, but I don't trust him all that much, so we're going to try to
Roll a D10, please.
work a deal out with this rocker girl.
5.
Just got to track her back down. We got a vehicle, we got suits.
Rocker girl.
Yeah.
What's she look like?
Do we know her name? Or do I know her name?
You did hear it inside the other room.
Okay.
When you guys were going bow shopping.
Right.
Her name's Fairy.
Yeah. I know Ferry. He's seen some of your performances. That's what the roll was for, to see if they linked and he rolled high enough. He critted on it. He's like, she's been through a tough road. I'm not sure if she'll be in with this, but with the right conversation and stuff like that, she'll probably join us.
Yeah.
Violent motherfucker.
I've noticed.
Yeah.
She wanted to slit my throat in the street. So.
You know how many times that's happened?
I'm guessing a lot.
I don't know. But I don't keep track.
Oh, nice.
She was staring daggers at me when I was defending myself in that alley a little while back.
1 second, please.
Oh, great. No,
Wouldn't he know about my awesome motherly tendencies if he critted on that?
Probably. But he knows the situation they're trying to rope you into. I'm gonna have you roll 1 second here.
Just so everyone has this picture in their minds, Fairy literally has the cage after she walked out, and she's just kind of like, you know, the old cartoons where they shrink the characters down to like miniature to everything else.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally like, I got a cage, got a cage, got a cage, got a cage, got a cage.
I got a job done. I got a job done.
Yeah. But it's, I got a pet, I got a pet, I got a pet. Like, she's totally going nuts right now just because she hasn't a companion.
Crazy mother. No.
I second that.
That was not canon, I'm just saying. But okay.
Let's go to plan Z. I'm gonna go buy a tank, and we're just gonna burst through the front
Can't even
gate.
afford ammo for the tank.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna let you
I'm gonna go steal a tank.
to essentially not show your emotion-wise, either acting or interrogation.
Interrogation.
Oh God.
Or, hold on, let me figure out which one's more.
We are never going to do this.
I'm entertained.
Yeah, bits.
Are you not entertained? I don't even have acting on this.
There you go. It's underneath your cool stats.
Alright, so for interrogation, rolled 15.
10. You're good. That would have been interesting. Okay. So I was like, okay. So we're down 3 people. And we don't even have a med tech. Maybe Fairy will join us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need to get some gear.
What'd you have in mind?
Anything possible. I got some creds to spend. We can't die on this mission. Obviously.
Yeah.
So I need to get a hold of some type of fixer or something. Get ourselves some gear, vehicle, something like that.
We do have a vehicle, right?
Yep.
We got a vehicle, we got suits.
We got disguises.
That would be the suits.
Yep.
Okay, okay.
The plan was to march in disguise using the truck and the disguises. Waltz in while the distraction was pulling all of the guards and whatnot to the top.
I'm getting to a point where I'm starting to see the screen. I don't want that.
I do.
Okay, so you said you had disguises.
Yes.
Okay, kind of looks for you guys. Do they come in men's sizes?
It's great. It's funny. Yes, they do.
It would have been funnier if you said that they come in giant sizes.
Right.
We have 3, right?
Yeah. You guys
Oh,
have three.
wait a minute. We don't have them.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
You
do.
have them?
He hid them.
I did, yes.
That's right, you did. Okay, yeah, so we have 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So as I said, we need to get some gear, guns, ammo, armor.
I got some cans of Smash we can use.
I do too. Don't ask me where I got them.
What?
He looks at the cans. Takes out his flask. Ting ting. Sounding kind of empty.
What?
That's a sign for fill 'em up, jackass.
I did give you one. These are to sell.
I can't wait until it's my turn. Because it's going to be completely random to what they're planning.
Okay, fine. I rip open one of the bags and toss him a can. And be like, think fast.
Great.
What?
Okay, 1 second.
Yes! Make it explode!
Okay, he caught that perfectly. He
Okay.
tossed it. He had to roll a dexterity. If he would have missed that, that would have been hilarious. So you see him, he's like, that's what I'm talking about. I like this guy. See, he holds it in his normal hand, takes the cybernetic one, and knocks it back. You hear it going down his throat. The entire can. Crushes it, tosses it over. Okay.
We're gonna get along great.
Wow. Okay, so we need to get ourselves into some type of munitions, even a night market, something like that would be helpful. But we still need to get it. We need some gear.
We did see a suit of
Metal Gear
Metal Gear.
from a... I don't even know how to describe them.
Okay.
We saw a full case of Metal Gear at a merchant shop.
Yeah.
It was a lottery. You get
It
a
was a
ticket.
scam is what it was.
Interesting.
Could rob it.
So, do either of you guys have access to a fixer?
That would be me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I have access to a fixer.
You're the one that set this whole thing up, remember?
That's right. Maybe. Okay.
Nope, I'm not saying anything.
Okay,
No.
so, do you know when the next...
Sorry.
That's fine. If he hasn't told you yet, do you know when the next night market's going to be in town?
Night marker.
Tonight at around 7 o'clock, is that right? Because you told me earlier.
Correct.
Between
Correct.
7 and 2.
Between 7 and 2. Yeah, there's another one tonight.
Okay, I can work with that.
Could get some credits on the Smash.
That we could,
Keep some of the Smash.
obviously.
Could.
See how he reaches into his coat pocket. See, he pulls out. It looks actually very similar to that. So as you see, it pulls something out, types in a couple numbers. I'm gonna take 2 cans of that. Kind of flicks it over three. Kind of flicks over the cred stick to you.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of slides across the table. You see there is 30 eddies on that, which is Eurobucks.
Right.
So there's now 3 cans that he just bought from you.
3 cans.
Is that including the one he just chugged?
No.
No, that one will be on the house. Okay. So then I grabbed 3 cans out of my box here, and I ever so gently slide it towards him and just be like, "It was a pleasure doing business." Grab the chip and put it somewhere.
I imagine that as the creepiest exchange.
He's like, he grabs one of them. Okay, here's the deal. We're gonna be hitting this night market, getting our gear.
Mm-hmm.
We leave as soon as we're done with that. You still need to get your hands on. Good luck to your dick, Fairy, and see if that works out for us. Okay?
Yeah, you have fun with it.
Kind of picks up a can. Looks like he's about ready to toast it. Looks to you guys. There's 2 other cans there. I'm not gonna toast by myself.
Alright.
Settling a deal here.
I grab one. Yep. And then I've only seen this done by strongmen. I grab the top of the can and rip it open.
I'm gonna have you roll a body stat.
Please tell me I can do this right.
I'm gonna
Please
try that
make
too.
him fail. Please make
Please
him fail.
no.
Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna open it up sensibly.
Body. Wait. Which?
It's right at the top. It's one of your.
What do I press? That button? No.
It says
Where you
body.
see luck. Or yeah, body. You'll tap on body.
9.
Oh, sorry. Why am I hitting my
What?
knees so much?
Okay, the DV was 10.
That 20.
So the DV is 10. You're sitting there. Motherfucker! It cracks up a little bit and you cut your finger.
Yes.
I don't feel it.
You jackass.
What?
It rips clean off.
Alright, jackass.
Rips over, you just come back. Now coming from this guy, that's embarrassing.
Screw you.
I guess we gotta score this at a later.
We did it already?
He starts chugging the drink. Like, good luck to you. I want to get a hold with Sam.
Got it.
See if maybe we can get early access to this night market of his.
I send you his information, like phone number.
Okay.
Is that gonna be a problem or
No, it wouldn't be.
no? Okay. Yeah. So then,
That's his job, was to get connections to people, to buy stuff.
So I'm like, you
You
got
must,
it.
yeah.
Just
I have the power.
She-Man!
Alright, so Barry left the pet store. First thing that she did is she went and she actually got gauze.
Okay.
And she stepped into an alley, made sure it was really private.
Mhm.
Took her shirt off, wrapped her chest so it's hidden, and stuck the shirt right into the cage and pet the sugar glider and just was talking to her for
Okay.
a couple of minutes.
Yep.
After that was done, she brought Sugar Glider to her apartment or where she's staying.
Mhm.
And
We'll go over life paths in a moment, about like living conditions and all that.
Yeah.
Probably like that after the session or at a later date.
she probably spent a little bit more time with the Sugar Glider.
Mhm.
After that's said and done, She probably went to the market like 2 hours later and started her concert. Probably like 2.5 hours later after doing all of that.
Okay, so yeah, we'll say at about this time, their conversation here is done. Mad Jack, you hear the conversation with Sam.
Yep.
And we'll see if this works or not. Okay, so they are able to get in. You guys are able to get in a little bit early access. Not per se like VIP type stuff,
Right.
but you can slip in before the major crowd gets in.
Got it.
And you're making your way back, right?
I'm setting up in like one of my most favorite spots to start playing. Like, I probably told the guy where I was setting up.
Yep.
For the night show, and I'm just gonna start, singing my heart out. I'm probably actually gonna bring the sugar lighter with me because I want to keep it with me as much as possible.
Yeah.
And the way it's gonna be set up is usually I'm sitting on the stall, and it's gonna be like right between my legs. So while I'm jamming out and stuff, it's sitting like right on my legs.
Awesome.
So if you look, this is usually how she sits, or something like this while she's playing. She's jamming out right there, without any problems.
Okay, perfect.
Until she's also planning on getting like a harness for it, to have a harness so it stays on her person.
Right.
So she doesn't have to carry the cage all over the place. But that's going to be a little bit. Did the gauze cost me anything? Because she didn't change out her shirt when she went back to her place. She's keeping the gauze, so it's an open jacket with the leather jacket and just gauze wrapped around her chest, and all of her scars and crop are showing.
Okay. I will have you roll a. To see if that worked or not. Where is it here? Have you roll a cool. Your main stat, one of the top ones. I'll have you roll your cool stat plus a.
Okay, 8 plus
8.
7.
And one accounting, which that would be under intelligence.
And counting?
Yep.
So 8 plus 7 for the cool stat.
Yep.
So what? I think it's 15 or 16.
15.
15. Yeah. And then 10 for the accounting.
Okay. Yep. You were able. It didn't cost you anything. You probably hooked up or asked another person like, "Hey, I'm in a tight spot. Do you have any like a bandage or something like that?" And they probably helped you out.
I want this to be known as after the hour of playing that I promised. I'm probably going to go back and see my friend over at the shop.
We haven't quite gotten there yet.
Yeah.
We're at the point where you just got back. We're setting up.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's her next move after the hour of playing.
Okay. Cool.
And she's just going to play.
Okay.
Like usual, she's just going to sing her heart out and, have fun with it. Get involved with the crowd. Check on passerbys. Every couple of songs she'll stop and start talking to the crowd like she usually does and tries to make a really good fan base. Makes it fun, but, the blues.
Right.
Family based kind of thing.
Okay. Perfect.
That's all she'll be doing the next couple of hours.
Okay, perfect. So, with you guys there, you guys are talking with Jason. And he's more or less waiting for the time to go to the night market. He said it started at 7. He said he'd let you guys start at 6. Kind of go in. So Jason said that, hey, got a gig, we can get in there at 6 o'clock.
Weren't we supposed to meet Jason at the market at 7 though?
No, at noon.
At noon. Oh, so we still have the entire afternoon.
More or less, you guys have been out here for a little bit talking about plans. You talked about the schematics. Like, okay, so this is the plan you guys are talking about. The skies is getting in here and stuff like that. And pretty much the same stuff that Zero was talking to you about. Like, okay, here's the power grid area. Got to knock that out, yada, yada, yada. There's a weak point out back. You guys are pretty much planning for a little bit.
We do have the layout of the facility. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that was something I was thinking about.
Any looks do you guys do? Any of you guys have any chrome?
Oh, cyberware?
Right.
I have tool implants in my arms.
Okay. You?
I'm clean.
It's about time you chrome the fuck up.
Yeah, dude.
You can tell he's starting to get sober again because like his demeanor went from that joking. He probably came in to this whole meeting drunk.
Yeah.
He's starting to get more and more serious as things are getting more professional. And you see he got from that weird jokiness to the more to the point like, yeah, I actually don't like this guy. It's like, you're going to get yourself killed out there, kid. Better get at least something. And,
If you do get killed, make sure you have fun doing it, though.
yeah, it doesn't matter if you die as long as you look good doing it.
Yeah.
True.
Real quick, does Fairy know Jason?
Not personally. It would be more or less like you'd recognize him in a crowd. He's probably one of your more frequent ones that you'd see by.
No.
Typically drunk.
Typically drunk, yeah.
Oh, so it's like one of those like people where it's like, oh, I know you, but why are you sober?
If that's the case, yeah. Like you've probably seen him sober walking by or something like that, but he's definitely had a can of Smash or something in his hand that he was starting to drink. And he's like, well, better get a move on. You gotta talk to Maurice a little bit. Do your thing.
Yeah, I will find Fairy and try my best to convince her of this suicide plan.
I'd word it differently. Do you know anything about girls?
No, he does not.
That summed it up right there for you. Yeah, we're dead.
Oh gosh. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out. I forgot what it's called. My bad.
It'll be one hell of
Love
a ride.
potion. The love potion.
Gosh. Yeah, the love potion.
Love machine.
You are going to
magically.
love this plan.
Wait, that's not how that works. In any mythology.
Congratulations, this is CyberPunk.
That's not it.
A love potion is just an infatuation of another person. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all it is.
Wait a minute.
You can make it about a object, but not an event.
Oh, what?
A love potion and
Oh,
its
yeah, yeah,
effect
yeah.
on the mind.
So he pulls out it looks almost like almost like a piece of stained glass. It's blue. And it looks like someone took like a pane of glass and shattered it. He's like, chew that up. You'll be a lot better than you are now, I'll tell you that much. Kind of like drops it in front of you. Yeah, you need help. And you see he pulls out another one. He's that's a lot better. Moving on.
I love all the pure hatred Jason has for my character.
He sees you as literally an asset. Which you definitely grasped for that by now. Human perception or not, you definitely know this.
Yeah. I've accepted it.
He's like, you're alive just because you can be useful. Well, as soon as you're not useful, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
So, then he starts talking to you. You're sitting there with this piece of blue glass looking stuff in front of you. And he's essentially asking you about information about Sam, what stuff you need to know, yada yada yada. You know these things for the most part. You've done runs for Sam most of your life.
Yeah. Now what?
He has a major ultimatum right now. He's thinking.
Me? To actually eat it?
Whatever you're doing. Let me go back to this real quick. Continue though.
Okay, hold on. So with Banshee being a solo, wouldn't you think that he would be like he would know what drugs are which, like the cans of Smash, and stuff like that.
You can do a perception check on that, see what it is.
Do you want to roll an actual dice and stop being a wimp?
You know, I'm gonna be a pussy.
Understandable.
Because I know the stats on that. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like something called blue glass. It is more or less a synthetic party drug. It makes any moment seem a lot better than it is. Like, if there's a party, especially if there's, like, influential people, this is typically there. It causes something known as flashing out. You'll see, like, a bunch of, like, crazy colors and cool stuff like that. It gives a very euphoric feeling.
I have a question real
What
quick.
did I do to Jason to make him give that to him?
You didn't do anything to Jason. He just doesn't like him. But hey, Jason takes it. See, okay, yeah, so see swirls of vibrant colors. In short, powerful bursts. You lose your ability to do action on a turn while in this state. So essentially, like, if you're in the middle of a combat zone, I wouldn't recommend taking blue glass.
Which you may be in when you come talk to me.
So yeah, it's more, it's
A
party
high
thing.
drug.
Pretty much.
It's a high drug. It's marijuana, but it's sharp.
It's not actual
God,
glass.
Jason really doesn't like him if he's giving them that before he comes talk to me.
Maybe not.
This is gonna suck.
This is gonna be so much fun.
That's if I actually eat it.
I don't care if you eat that or not. I can't wait for this conversation.
That's true. It's gonna be interesting.
Those are some of the best fairy stats.
The question is, do I actually care about this game or not?
So, it's not per se instantly addicted or anything like that. There is a stat at the bottom that says resist torture and drugs, which you happen to have a +8 in.
I do.
Yeah,
So I could take it and it could have no effect to me.
fair enough.
Or I could take it and it would just do its full effect.
Right. Or somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you need to roll for Jason.
Speaking of which,
I wasn't looking at his face.
I saw his face. His face tells everything.
all you need to know. That's it. You're done. You're gonna be
When the DM
so,
smiles is when everyone needs to be scared.
You're gonna be
Jason-
so fucking high.
Hold on, Jason's there. Just, Alright, you're gonna eat that. You are gonna go do your own. What was that? That was not in the game, by the way.
I know.
Okay, good.
I know.
It's already too late. Resist torture. You know, at any point he can look at any of us like, resist torture, roll, please.
That is fair enough.
I'm honestly surprised that hasn't happened yet. No, it has happened. Just on a separate game.
Fair enough. And you don't have to just, like, make a choice now. You can, like, take it, put it in your pocket, or walk away with it in your hand or something. That's not off the table.
Yeah, but see, it's Jason.
Tenetti says he doesn't take it.
Screw it, I'll take it.
that bet.
You shouldn't have said anything. You should have
It's
waited.
Jason. Okay, so what are you doing here? So,
I'll resist the torture thing.
don't roll it yet.
I'm not.
So you see this little piece. It looks almost like a. It's a weird shape. It's shaped kind of like an old Indian arrowhead type shape. It's just how it was shattered. It's just like sitting there in front of you. You see like these little tiny bubbles inside this blue glass like stuff because it's called blue glass. You're sitting there looking at it. How do you do this? If you do this.
So Jason just threw it in his mouth, but I also just saw him down 2 things of Smash, and whatever that drink was back in that bar. So I know that's definitely not the normal way you eat it.
What do you mean?
Or do you dissolve it in water?
No.
No.
I think some people can crush up and snort it, but Jason just crushed it up and swallowed it. But it's not scent coke, so I think you actually are supposed to just ingest it.
Do I have any? I would have some of that smash left.
Yeah. You still have smash.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm mixing stuff now. So I take the blue crystal, crush it up in my hand, put it in the smash, and then down it.
Me and Jason are just sitting here watching him do this, being like,
Make
So-
the gods have mercy on your soul.
You see Jason, he looks intrigued, just kind of like... It matches the hat. So 1 second, let me check something here, because now you're mixing stuff. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Okay.
How to confuse the DM 101.
Literally every session I do this thing.
You know what would have been funnier is if you did that, the smash, you crush that up, and then you got another drug on top of that you have in your pocket or something, and just mix that into the drink. So it's 3 different drugs doing 3 different things.
your heart is going to explode.
Okay, so...
Well, looks like I'm going to chrome up pretty quick now.
So you take that... It tastes... The smash tastes a little bit sweeter, plus a little bit saltier than normal.
No.
That's a good
A
sign.
little interesting. You feel the smash kicking in, like, you feel very happy, euphoric. So when you're under the influence of smash, which you guys have this too, the following user has a +2 to the following stats: dance, contortionist, conversation, human perception, persuasion, and acting. So you feel like you're I'm the sexiest guy alive.
Wait, does that mean whenever I go to convince or talk to anybody, I should be drunk as shit?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably.
Probably.
Damn! Why didn't I know that
With
before?
smash. With smash.
This was Smash. Okay,
Yes.
I need to hang on to a couple of these then.
Which you do feel this as well. And,
Why do you think Jason keeps on drinking it? So he can handle humans.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's what you do.
Wow.
You're basing Jason off for you.
Where's that knife?
I just
So-
realized that. Oh, yeah.
He was like,
I
you see
will-
Jason for a second, he's like, there we go, right? Feels good? I bet you can definitely talk to Fairy now. You feel inspired.
Oh no.
All right.
I just sit here, put my hand on his shoulder, and be like, good luck.
And that's when the
You'll
lights
need it.
start.
And as he's saying this, you see Jason for a second, pointing at you. What the fuck was that? And he's staring at something. He doesn't know what the fuck it is. And he's just like stuck staring into space for a second.
I know where this interaction is gonna go.
He's gonna start fighting. That's gonna be amazing.
He looks frozen.
I'm gonna die. But Fairy, more than likely. I'm Fairy. Are you? Do you remember me? I almost died by you. I had a weird boner in the street.
Please have this happen after my concert.
Oh my god.
Please have a nice, enough common decency to let me get through my concert.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. Man's gonna do some pretty weird stuff, I'm guessing.
Okay. And what are you doing? And you see Jason just kind of like,
I'm gonna do a perception check just to see what the hell he's looking at.
He's not looking at anything. It's the drug.
Is it?
Yeah.
okay, so you look back, see who's looking at, have your roll perception. And what are you doing?
Can I do a resist torture and drugs?
Absolutely.
Yay! 15!
Okay.
I'm actually happy with that.
Okay.
I don't think that would have been enough because he didn't mix.
The smash effect, you kind of snap yourself into reality a little bit after you see Jason.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, yeah! Whoa. the realization, you're like, what did I just do? Kind of like me when you walked in and I was like, oh, these guys are freaking drunk, dude. And then you didn't realize that I was drunk too until you heard me say he didn't notice. Remember?
Yes.
You had like one of those moments. It's like,
Shit.
what did I just do?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
This is gonna be
Okay,
great.
what's the mission at hand? And you?
You just
Nine.
start.
9. You look over.
Look off in the distance.
He's not looking at anything.
Yeah.
When you look back, you see him like this. Looking a completely different direction. Fascinated. Like a kid for the first time ever seeing a bird.
I thought you were gonna say the first time a young teenager saw boobs for the first time.
Oh, that's different. Don't worry, we'll get there.
That's a completely different look.
Start drooling at the.
Just foaming at the mouth.
So many mixed emotions right now.
Eyes dilating.
Alright, so Jason is sitting here. He seems comatose.
Right. I guess.
Hey.
What?
I'm gonna end up way worse than that. You're gonna end up. You already are that, so we better get going.
Okay.
It's on your head. It's on your head. Wow.
All right. I
At
guess
least he's aware of it.
Okay. I guess I follow him.
You're leading Jason?
Wait. I'm looking for Jason.
No, Jason's sitting at the table.
Or
You're just gonna leave him there?
I don't know what to
His
do.
media is there,
Fair enough.
and he's fine.
And plus, they already got their jobs from him, so there's no really point about staying around to
Fair
watch him trip out.
Yeah.
I make a while Jason's literally staring off. We make a reconnect time, or a different spot to reconnect.
Okay.
Because we didn't discuss that at all.
Right.
So I'm gonna discuss it with the media guy because Jason's
Obviously,
literally in
like,
another world.
like, he's somewhere off in the clouds doing whatever.
His name is Maurice.
Hi,
Maurice.
people. Maurice.
Maurice.
He has this camera type thing. He hears both of you, Maurice. He's like, it's no me, amigo. It's no me.
We'll meet you guys again.
6 o'clock.
We'll meet you at 6 o'clock here this evening.
I guess that's when they
6
open.
o'clock.
This evening.
Okay.
This evening.
In evening. Okay.
Today.
Tuesday. Okay.
No. Shit.
Boy, he's
Hold
Mexican,
on,
not
I'm gonna-
stupid.
hold on. Wait. I want to see if I have different language skills.
I'll check real quick. Languages. Stats. Bio.
Haha.
Do you know how to speak Mexican?
No, I got street slang and native.
Native American.
Oh my god.
Is it? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I thought native was more like the common tongue.
No, that's street slang.
Oh.
Oh no, I made mistakes.
I did. I did.
That
Well-
oh no, I done fucked up.
Because I put +10 on my native.
Oh no.
Bro, you are frickin'. You can speak to any Indian in the world.
You are fluent.
Surprisingly, even the ones with a dot. They're not even Indians. They are, but.
I just clicked it. I got a 20. 18. 18.
You just kind of like.
To be fair, I made the same
Wow.
mistake.
You did?
Because
No.
I thought native was like the native area, not
That's
the
what I
street
thought.
So,
No,
oh no,
that's street
we
slang.
made mistakes.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, native. So like the normal.
So I have 11 in native.
Okay, we're gonna switch. We gotta fix that.
We will, but let's continue with this real quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
what
okay.
language-
So street slang, he would know, right?
Maybe.
I just wrote English and street slang. That's what I wrote.
You see him, he's just kind of. Sits down next to Jason still.
Alright, I'm gonna... Do we have anything to write a paper on? Napkin?
He puts this, looks like a VR set. And you can tell he's brain dancing right now. What he's watching, he could be playing video games, something. He just completely tuned you guys out.
Asshole.
We are definitely gonna die tonight.
I just
Well, you're
had
not
a
doing
very,
that
I just had
because
a
you have to go to
very,
the market
very
first.
bad
It's probably
idea.
gonna be the next day or the day after that.
Do we have a napkin? I'm assuming this table would have napkins.
It's like a park bench type stuff.
So it might have napkins.
Might.
On a
Does
park
it?
bench?
No.
There are parks in the city?
Yeah, it's like a strip mall. There's no ceiling. There's the buildings all around.
Yeah.
I
there's-
just figured in the
there's
dark
chairs for people
future.
to eat.
Yeah.
Just figuring
Alright.
the dark future, like trees would be like rare.
It's not trees.
Oh, it's that kind of. Oh, okay.
Strip mall.
It's-
Strip mall. Kind of like the Sweden Street thing in Caribou.
Right. Oh,
You know, like
okay.
there are no vehicles there, just a bunch of people, a bunch of stores. That's how it is.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you know your task? That's a no.
He didn't, yeah, he already had that taken care of.
Yeah.
That's true. Great. You're gonna sit here and watch these two.
Have fun.
What are we watching? Looks over at Maurice.
I pick up another can and I drink it. It's like, if I'm gonna be sitting here vibing with him, I better be just as drunk, otherwise
Okay.
I'm gonna have a hard time.
Just make sure you keep. Yeah, okay.
I'm keeping track of the cans, don't worry.
Okay.
So far it's been 3, because he drank 1. He bought 3 from you guys.
Yeah.
And then,
I drank one, he drank one,
right.
you drank one.
Alright, so I'm gonna go over to a one of the small vendors, ask for napkins. Just like a sit-up.
Napkins? Oh, wait, why napkins?
I'm gonna.
I'm actually confused. This is
Actually,
not
no,
in-game.
wait. You're gonna sit there with him.
Yeah.
How many hours do we have till?
It's probably about 3.
3 hours. Okay.
Just about this story.
Yeah.
Great. And all right, so
Can I see that?
Banshee is unaware of where Fairy is at.
Correct. That little segment lasted a little longer than I expected.
Hey, it's not my fault. I started mixing drinks. Wait, yes, it was.
Moving on.
All right, so Banshee realizing that she was a rocker girl. I want to say rocker boy, but
It is Rocker Boy. It's based off the original band dude, and his name was Manson Rocker Boy or whatever. So now it's kind of like a cult movement type thing.
oh, okay. So
So it's just kind of like a class.
okay, do rocker boys have like a show list of like where they're gonna be playing and stuff like that?
Not necessarily.
Not
The
really.
more higher up ones, absolutely, but Fairy not so much. That's more like what you get at like rank 6, maybe 7.
Okay. So it's more like word of mouth.
Pretty much. Or area, because you know she does like do stuff in this area.
So I'll just roll a local expert,
Okay.
maybe. 18.
18. Okay. So you do know that there's definitely the street corner spot where you saw her before, and inside this little gazebo, like this strip mall area, there are a couple spots where, if you want to get a high populace, that's what would be the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole thing probably squares probably about like 4 blocks. Know what I mean?
Okay.
I assume that you would still be in that area because like you had told that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would go to where it would be more populous
Yeah.
for the night concerts, and usually what she would probably do is in the morning she would go to like one of the lower areas that have a lot more foot traffic, but that's people like going to work or doing other crap. She'll start to sing the blues there to kind of get them going for the day,
Okay.
and then she would go for her night crowds and stuff like that to the most populous area and really put on a show there.
Okay.
That's how she would work that.
Okay,
Because in the morning she's more into helping people more, and then at night she really wants to put on a show for her supporters.
Mhm.
And if they have questions or anything like that, she'll take time between the songs and answer questions or help them out with a problem that they're facing or whatnot.
Awesome. Okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. High populace. Best way. Yeah, I know exactly what that'd be. Where's the D10? Right here. Let me check something real quick. Okay, you're fine.
Me?
Okay. Continuing, yes.
Alright.
You're good.
Alright, so I guess I would just go back to that street corner and then ask the business owners around that area. See if they know anything.
Okay.
Actually, no, that's a bad idea.
No, that's a great idea.
That's a terrible
So,
idea. It's a
As I said,
terrible idea.
there's that street corner you're at, which that's where you saw her before. And then there's also inside this populous area, there are multiple spots people would play.
You can also go to that security guard that interrupted our first meeting. Because he was a fan of mine.
And there's also the big awning that's in the center of everything.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll try to find that, because that awning doesn't have like who's playing what or when or.
No, but that's where people go if they're going to perform. Or like
Right.
speak, stand-up comedy, bands, announcements, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's kind of what it's for.
But I'll go to the police officer, see if he knows anything.
Have your roll perception, please.
Great.
So you can see.
Because I'm hoping 18.
18. Okay. So you do see that there are a number of police officers going through, and as you're looking through, you're kind of scanning the area. There's like that big awning thing like I had showed you, or told you about, and you see a police officer besides that, and you notice something. You see like neon-colored speckles, kind of circling one area, kind of like near peripheral.
Can I do another resist drugs?
That's what you rolled.
Oh shit.
But yeah, there is something there, it's sparkling around something.
Great. Oh great, talk to cops. This is gonna be awesome. Hi. Looking for a person named Fairy. She likes to fly over the place.
Oh boy.
God, he's gonna be missing some teeth by the end of this one.
Okay.
Good thing all these teeth have been replaced, so.
So as you continue thinking on to what you're going to do, I will pass this over to Fairy.
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Yes.
Hey, not my fault. You, as the director of this and play Jason, gave me
You
drugs.
said yes.
Yeah. What do you think I'm gonna do?
Say
Say no?
If Jason hands you a gun, would you shoot yourself with it?
Yes.
No, I'd shoot him first, then shoot me.
Okay, so you do see there's a few other spots. One thing that's a very rare commodity for you, which this place is almost always taken, the center with the big awning is actually vacant at this time.
She takes it as soon as possible. She actually walks over and starts talking to the security guard there.
Yeah.
Seeing if like it's already booked for the next hour or so.
And I'd say you've been here for a while, you can definitely find a cop, and he's like, it's a public place, anyone can use it whenever.
Alright, then I told him I'm gonna hop on for a bit and play a couple of tunes if that's alright with him.
Don't gotta ask me. You gotta ask to use the swing set. You're fine.
You know these days.
Whatever. Just shoot him.
No guns, but nothing but knives.
When in doubt, shoot him out.
Sorry. That hurt. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that works.
So she sets up. Do I need a roll concert?
Not yet. So you're up there, you're setting up,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have you roll perception, because for some reason there's no passive perception in this. We'll probably add that mechanic. That didn't count to hit the 10.
Okay. That hit the phone. 7.
Okay, that's good enough. So yeah, you do notice as you're kind of scanning the crowd, you're getting your stuff ready. You do see a.
That's an 18 Lego star.
Okay. You do hear some dude out of the crowd yelling, "What the fuck?" Kind of off to the side.
She looks over just to try to see where that comes from. Where they came from.
It's pretty obvious where this came from. You see this black dude sitting there.
Do I recognize him?
He's one of your frequent flyers.
And he's a tweaker.
Seems like it. You know you've heard him before. Like someone called him as like Jack or James, something like that.
Okay,
If you'd like to, you can roll concentration to see if you can actually remember his full name.
Jason.
with this perception, can she see from here if he's just tweaking or if he's actually like hurt or something like that?
No, he's just tweaking.
Just tweaking?
Yeah.
Okay, so what she's going to do is she's not going to worry about his name right now. If he's still there by the end of the hour, she'll walk over and check on him, make sure he's alright and, everything's good with him.
You rolled away a what for your perception again?
An 18. Good sir.
18? Okay.
Yeah, 11 plus 7, so 18.
Okay, so it's not just him you recognize the guy sitting across from him. And you also see in the crowd a familiar silverish colored.
I'm definitely getting rid of that hat. It's already caused me more
That's
trouble.
pretty much what you see. You see that. These people.
So I see the two
recognize them.
morons that I've noticed more today than any other day.
You see two people sitting there. You definitely recognize that guy. He almost fell for a scam. And you see a hat that might belong to a guy that you know.
Okay. So I make a note of the guy that just shouted out to check on him after my show. If he's still there. She continues, she starts to finish up setting up. She's about to get going on her session. You're wanting to say something.
I do. I noticed her taking a note on this thing. Boy, jumped her.
I didn't say I'm writing something down. I did not say I was writing something down. I said I took a note. Not saying I wrote it down.
You literally took the notion like this.
Yeah.
Like, you did that. What? You rolled a 1.
It's true.
All I'm saying is I took a notice of the tweaker. That's all I did. I'm finishing up my set, getting ready for my set, and then I'm going to scan the crowd one more time to see if anyone's noticed me yet.
Okay.
If my fans are starting to come out.
Yeah, absolutely.
19.
Yeah, you definitely. There are some people that are definitely taking note of you. Some people, surprisingly enough, there's a lot of ice cream in the crowd today. Like, there must be like a new thing that opened up. Maybe some guy moved to the area with an ice cream shop. And a lot of people are sitting there. And some people are taking note. You see a couple people are kind of getting ready to sit down. And as people are sitting down, you see this one guy looking off.
Does he look like he's tweaking?
He looks amazed by something. He's looking past you.
So would she know this drug from?
It can be a number of any drugs.
But not know the actual drug, but can she tell like he's tweaking out on something?
Not necessarily. This is just super common. Almost everybody's like that, but you notice this one guy does stick out a little bit.
Is it the one with the hat?
Yes.
I know him.
Yeah.
I hate his guts.
He's just sitting there. He's not looking at you. Just kind of like.
Yeah, I don't even bother. So I start my set. Do I need a roll for that?
That would be, I think, your. That's not you. That would be in your charismatic impact again.
Oh, that's on my bio. So I roll and add. What? 8?
Yes.
No, that's impact on a single fan. Impact on a small group of fans. No, that's just impacting them. I just want to start my set.
Right. So I'm trying to remember which one exactly that is. yeah, you can start your session or your performance if you would like.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 second, I am trying to see which one that would be. Wardrobe style, athletics, contortionist dance. Back to live real quick.
Persuasion.
Okay, so yeah, that would be still charismatic impact. The first one, it says making new fans.
Mm-hmm.
That would be you starting your stuff, and this would be to see.
So I would roll 1d10 and add 8 to that for a single person. Or
Making new fans.
yeah, making new fans. Charisma impact can only be used on fans when out of combat. You can make people who aren't currently fans into fans unless they actively dislike you by rolling charisma impact plus 1d10 versus if for a single person I would add 8. For a small group I would add 10 up to, or for a huge crowd I would add DV12.
Right. So those
To my
numbers that
rolls.
you're adding, the 8.
8, 10, and 12.
Yep. So the DV8 is for a single person.
Mhm.
Difficulty value of 10 is a group up to 6,
Mm-hmm.
or DV12 for a huge crowd, which
I
want
would
to
probably
say.
do a huge crowd.
Right. So that would be a little bit harder. So it would be your D10 plus your charismatic impact, which is level 4.
So 4 levels on that.
Right. So you add 4 to it.
That's 9.
9. Okay. So with that, you start your performance, right? So how are you going to be starting your performance?
Light stuff, classic blues.
Okay.
Nothing of my own stuff just yet. That'll be later on in the concert.
Okay. Okay.
I just want to start off with what most people know as the blues. Just
Yeah. So as you start, and you see like one guy kind of gets introduced, like kind of snapping with his, "Yeah, I like this song," and he's like kind of sitting there, and he. Do you have your pan out in front of you, or what did you have there? Was it a hat or?
it was a it was whatever. It was a hat, I believe, last time, but it could be a pan or a hat, whatever I can find.
Okay. So whatever you do have in front of you, a guy kind of pulls out. Not sure what it is on the cred stick, but yeah, toss the cred stick up into there.
Cool.
And he was like, "Yeah, keep playing. I like it." Kind of people are starting to kind of look oddly at this guy. He's a little bit enthusiastic, but he knows this is kind of like not really played anymore.
Mm-hmm.
A couple other people are starting to kind of like tap their feet.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me? I know I'm high on drugs, but hey, leave me alone.
Do I want to make another roll?
Um,
How long does my rolls usually last?
I'd say about one roll per song.
Okay, so that's
I
my
mean,
first song. So
right.
I'll do,
So that would last probably like what, up to like what, a couple minutes?
I would say 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay, so as that's going on, just real quick with you, you hear the song and you still see the little sparkles kind of in the peripheral.
Can I do another resist drug thing?
So you roll that as it gets into your system to see how your body takes it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I rolled pretty good for that then. I rolled a 15.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
I'll tell you after the session.
You're a dick.
So,
Well, I
continuing.
mean, he can't give away all of his secrets right now in
Exactly.
session.
You can. Oh gosh. Well, I guess I gotta roll a perception because
If you'd like to.
Is it going to have a negative incantation to it?
Actually, no, surprisingly.
Damn.
the smash cancels out the blue crystal.
Alright, while he's doing that, I'm going to roll from the next song.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
9.
Okay. So, let's see this real quick. Cool. So you see, as another guy's starting to kind of get into it.
Cool.
and you see that they have a couple of their friends. So no, there's 4 people that you can see that are really into it. Other people are just still kind of like vibing with it.
That's cool.
And now Jack,
Yes.
Jason, what is your second song about? Like, what is it like?
The second song is another classic.
Okay.
And I think about in 2 more songs, I'm gonna start throwing my own stuff in there and seeing how the crowd likes it. Because I'm trying to build up the enthusiasm a little bit, and then I'll hit them with my own stuff.
So, like, what is the tempo of this song, I should say?
Not slow, but not fast. Like a medium, you know.
Okay.
Nice, smooth, but still a little bit, like, upbeat.
Okay.
Does this make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I have a few songs that I have in mind.
Yeah. So I'm kind of just trying to keep along with that going and trying to get my crowd going before I start throwing in my own mix.
Okay. Perfect. What a ride.
Yeah.
I like this song. Puts me in a mood.
Rape.
You want to fight?
I'm okay.
No, like, I can go. He seems strangely enthusiastic. As he kind of like jumps a little bit, he kind of loses balance. You see Maurice kind of like, kind of scoots away a little bit, turns on his camera real quick.
So,
Who's there?
while that's happening, we're still waiting for him.
I rolled an 18.
18. Those sparkles that you see still now starting to kind of like make a loop in your peripheral. Kind of like how that thing is, kind of like, except for it's like rotating.
Oh.
And like you see like the sunset is like super vivid, dude. And it's like it
my
changed.
resist drugs did shit.
It's like it's changed. Like it was like a normal like the red sky, but like you've seen this stuff like in pictures before. And these things are like popping. It's just kind of like, whoa, this is beautiful. Wow.
Can I snap out of this? Like, get it clear?
No.
We'll see.
See, the problem that you just did is you mixed both drugs together. So when you resist torture, you only got one drug. And now the other one's sneaking up behind you and snapping you in the ass. Next song. I critted on that, but it hit my phone.
That's alright. Bonus points?
So 14.
Bonus points. So
6. Right, that's a D6, right?
Yep.
I'll put that in real quick while you're... Ooh, 31.
and out of nowhere with this third song, like the crowd's going crazy. You've struck a nerve. Everybody's hyped up. Dude, this song is bashing.
I didn't even have any of the ice cream either.
Yeah. Like, this song is amazing. It goes so well with this perfect sunset of yours. It's awesome.
Jesus.
Like, there are very few things that you could imagine heaven being like. You think you found it.
No. Oh no.
As these lights are still dancing in your peripherals.
I'm just happy I'm not in this little fantasy. Like, my character isn't, like, showing up in between the sparkles and crap.
Best part is, I'm a jack dude with guns and knives and ammo plastered all over my body with a rainbow hat. Going,
Please tell me he's being stolen from.
So, as I said though, what you see right now, you see the sunset, and these sparkles are kind of generating from this area. You hear this music. Whoa. And you are doing what now? You hear this music too.
can I realize that I need to sit down?
It's not quite how this works.
You go to sit down, then you fall forward for some reason.
Screw you. I don't know what to do.
You are no longer in control of your character.
I know.
Oh, we can get to that point if you want.
No.
Hasn't happened yet.
Don't do it, Max, on me.
Oh no. Oh, he's turning it red. Oh no.
Oh no, it's not red. It's pulsating.
Oh, okay. All it was red for like
You know,
a couple of seconds. Like, oh no. red.
Definitely gonna die tonight.
You know, you're gonna have a heart attack or an aneurysm or
You're just gonna
both.
slit your throat.
Stroke.
Now, oh shit. Yeah,
I'm just
I
gonna
don't-
watch you just.
there's a
Flop
crowd,
around on the
great
floor.
sunset, and sparkly lights. Looks almost like the Aurora Borealis with paintball splats.
And with this being her third song, she is going to, after the song ends, she's going to do like a little motivational speech about
Get you.
proper drug use.
I'm too busy
and why
laughing
not
at you.
to use it.
I do the same for you.
Talking to the children.
Yeah,
there
that's
should be a
true.
couple children in the audience.
Yeah.
Just come get me.
Telling them that it's okay. Letting people that are going through hard times say there's always something behind that.
Yeah.
Just keep going. All motivational
This is
stuff.
great. So yeah, you hear this speech about like anti-drugs and all that stuff. You're on this. You're 100% like, yeah, drugs are taking over the streets. This is bad stuff. We need to get drugs out of there. Like this is what you're thinking. Like yeah, drugs are bad. You're full on. You agree with this 100%.
And while the speech goes on at the last little bit, if you know someone that's struggling with substance abuse and all of that, to reach out a hand. It's going to be difficult, but
Reach out a hand.
like help them out and
Yeah.
don't condone their actions, but make them realize what exactly.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't
And
condone my
after that, she'll
actions.
go
Just
into
come get
another
me.
Song, one of her owns actually about substance abuse and stuff like that, and helping another person.
There we go.
I hope I go well with this. 7-11.
Yeah, and you have successfully grabbed yourself a bunch more diehard fans.
Yes!
Like more people are like up and out and be like, yeah, fuck the drugs, man. Yeah.
It is definitely the ice cream.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh man.
But I have a question. Because she's done the speeches before and about substance abuse, and that's like alcohol, drugs, all of it she tackles. Is this the type of response she usually gets by the third song, or the song roughly?
Depends on the crowd, but yeah, yeah.
So it's not just the ice cream. Asshole. That made me feel better.
All right, and Mad Jack, you're seeing this, I'm assuming. The
Yes.
speech, and you see a whole 12 yards away, Banshee, just staring this way. There's a crowd facing these people. There's a bunch of stuff going around. He's just kind of like. Staring out, just like. He seems inspired.
Inspired. Oh no.
To do what?
We're about to find out.
Great.
Why don't
He's
you and
dying
Jason
tonight.
get into a rematch?
You're still standing there. What you doing, buddy?
Can I slowly make my way? Moved by that speech, I have to let my friend Mad Jack know that if he's struggling with substance abuse, that he is always welcome to come talk to me about it.
Can I ask, because he is completely infatuated with the songs and stuff and the music, and he's high, can he actually donate a lot of his credits to me?
Fuck you.
Or like 100
I will get
credits?
to that. I will get to that.
Good.
So,
Yes.
my guy, you turn to look at Mad Jack. You notice this person giving this speech, drop dead freaking gorgeous.
Oh no!
Yes!
So now you're like, you turn halfway, you're just kind of like, wait a second. You see Mad Jack, Angel. You're just kind of like, I have to help my friend. But Beauty, I have to help my friend. If he's struggling with drugs, I need to save him. What do I do?
That is a hard decision.
Oh my god.
Yes!
That is a hard
You're
decision.
seeing, at this point, like, the colors are literally changing like this. You're seeing, like, fireworks. And they look 3D. You're just kind of like, whoa, as, like, part of the firework kind of, like, floats by your head.
This is the part where you get up and come get me because I'm about to do some stupid stuff.
If you'd like to, you can roll perception to see what's going on.
Alright, fine, I'll roll perception.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
You literally, I would think it would be funnier to make him responsible for his own actions.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Actually,
Because I have no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
over there. I
Yours-
just see him off in the distance, and I just like casually just be like, hello.
Like, it's not, he didn't ask
Friendly
you.
gesture!
The thing is he didn't ask you to keep him out of trouble.
That
So
is
he
right.
set himself up
He
for
just
failure.
walked away after chugging freaking blue glass beer hall.
Yeah, so sorry, you're on your own.
You don't have to save him.
Your reaction, buddy. Save Mad Jack from a life of addiction, or pursue your heart. Or you can do both.
Oh, yes.
Oh no!
He has an idea.
I have a great idea. So, I just realized I met the love of my life. And my current closest friend is also struggling with drug abuse, right?
That evil alcohol, I'm telling you.
It's terrible. And he actually knows that the love of his life just gave this amazing speech.
Oh no.
So she knows on how to help him. So, I'm gonna go up, grab that checks, and bring him to the front of the stage.
So are you being stealthy about it, or you just run around up to him?
Oh yeah, I'm going actually, no. I'm gonna be very stealthy. Go up behind him, put him in like some kind of arm lock so he can't move, and drag him.
Right, because you're a friggin' taekwondo expert. This stuff, FYI, blue glass does not affect your motor functions or mindset at all. You're just seeing amazing stuff. That's just freaking mind-boggling. So like you're right now like this, except for like
When
the
you're
computer-
drunk.
Yeah, pretty much. Like this computer, like you see, it's lighting me up right now, right?
Yeah.
It looks more like the light that you see like when someone opens up a treasure chest in a movie. Bling! And like there's like like these things are flowers and they're kind of like moving along the wall. Like that's the type of stuff you're seeing. You're like, Mad Jack, because don't forget you're also pretty impaired from alcohol.
Oh no.
So
Oh
you
no.
sneak up behind him.
Yes.
Mad Jack, I'm gonna have you roll a perception at disadvantage. So minus your 1 second. Which stat is that one? Stats.
This is amazing.
Perception. Where is
I can't
perception?
wait for all. Like, I can't wait. I don't know how she's gonna react
Okay,
to
so
this.
perception minus 2, because that's your
Alright,
modifier.
9.
9. Okay. Oh man, where's your stealth?
My stealth?
No.
Mine?
Banshees. Okay, yeah. Roll your stealth.
For me.
Mm-hmm.
18.
This guy is sneaking up behind you at night.
Quiet as a feather. With a rainbow hat.
You're standing right behind him, and Mad Jack's just kind of like. No, not Mad Jack. Jason's just kind of like.
Uh-oh.
You see, he's looking past you, Cage, but you get to think that he's looking at you. Just kind of like,
Yeah.
wow. You're standing behind him. This is what you see, Mad Jack. His metal arm. Now that's impressive, you sexy stud. He's talking to you, but you think he's talking to you, and you're just kind of like,
Just kind of like.
Hold on. As enlightened as I am at this current moment, I go, thank you. Grab him.
okay. So.
I'm going to put a hole in you.
Okay. 1 second.
Wait,
1 second. Let me get to what you can do.
I have to get an anime first writer to pick, because I'm picturing you in this hat, all geared out. All of a sudden does this. Thank you.
So, in your combat, I'm gonna have you roll grab escape. So that it goes to either grabbing or escaping a grab.
I got it.
17.
Okay, so Mad
His
Jack,
rolls are amazing.
you hear, "Thank you," and this arm grabs around you. It's restraining you. Some dude just attacked you from the back. What the heck are you doing?
Okay, I'm thinking one of two things. Either I go to grab and kind of like pull him over me and throw him on the table, or I can go for my gun and just like hurt.
Okay, so yeah, you're sitting down. Some guy just grabbed you around your neck. What are you doing?
Alright, so I'm
You
seated,
don't
right?
know who this is. Some guy just attacked you. Yeah, you're seated down right now. Technically prone. Technically.
And that's what I was just about to say. He
Yeah.
didn't say he was grabbing him around his neck. He did say he was going to grab him like a
Well, yeah, well, he showed behind how he grabbed him. So it was like, yeah, part of it was behind here, other part's just more or less restraining him. Not per se
Yeah.
trying to choke him out.
Yeah.
But just kind of like,
Enough to
Let's go,
grab and
best
pull.
friend.
and your reaction is,
Could I roll strength to haul him over and throw him on the table?
that would be your brawling stat, which
We shall see.
Can I roll a perception in the middle
Absolutely.
of my show to see if chaos is like happening right
you
now?
did keep these guys in the corner of your eye.
Where is 17?
I'm still making an amazing show, by the way.
17!
17, yes.
I'm watching this with an 18 perception.
Okay, so you're sitting there, you're storming away, and you see as this solo, awesome tactical dude with a sparkly hat goes through the crowd. Like, you see, like, where the crowd, they're all cheering, and you just, like, kind of see, like, at shoulder level, the sparkly hat just kind of going behind Mad Jack. You see him, he's, like, right here, and he's like, and you just barely hear, "Thank you." Okay.
She doesn't do anything but like watches and continues with her show because the show must go on, and until guns are pulled or something's actually happening, that's when she'll start to react.
That would be the
But so
second
far,
thing I do.
it's all good.
I can just see
Because it just looks like a bear hug. Because
Yeah.
I'm thinking about this like I'm
It
looking at
does.
the back of him.
Yeah, pretty much.
So all I
So,
see is
yeah.
him fully stand up, say thank you, and then bear hug the one guy. I'm like, so they're together.
Oh, this is getting even better.
And Mad Jack, with that roll, you manage to, like, quick instincts. You grab this arm, you go to slam it over, but this guy knows what he's doing. So you tend to,
No.
you try to grab him over, right?
Yeah,
Come over here real quick. You grab that arm, right? And as you go to pull him over, he drops his leg sideways. You both slam onto the ground. You guys are now wrestling each other. What are you doing with this?
So,
He's resisting you. You're trying to help him, man.
that has come to my conclusion as well.
Oh no.
So,
Takes head, bashes it in the concrete. I'm trying to help you.
Oh my god.
so I realize at this point that I know on how to choke out someone without hurting them.
Oh no.
That is fair.
So, I realize I have to choke him out to get him to help. Because now he's resisting me for drug abuse. So now I really know he's really addicted to drug abuse.
Oh no.
So now I know he's not going to cooperate with me at all. So I gotta choke him out.
God. god.
Okay, so let me check here, see what you can do. Okay, rolling face down.
I never planned this.
I don't think any of us did. Shit.
Would it be a pressure point strike?
If you want to cripple him for a while.
Please don't. I know, I'm about ready to cripple you.
I'm just ready to pull out my guns and start shooting you.
So, okay, so you can use your brawl to try keeping him grappled, so you can start choking him out. If you win 3 times, you do black out.
Okay.
Or, you, as you said, you can do a pressure point attack, which actually does do damage to the person. Okay, so instead of making 2 attacks, pressure point attack uses your... Yeah, okay, yeah, so...
To be honest with you, I honestly thought my character was going to finish the show. They were going to sit there and tweak out for the whole entire show. I would walk over, I would help both of them, and most likely nurse both of them back to health, give them a huge lecture on drug abuse, and then send them on their way.
I'm about to beat the shit out of this guy.
Yep.
Speaking of it, alright, so he's got me in a
You have high
grapple.
perception.
I rolled an 18.
Right, so you saw that, and what you do see is, with this whole thing, Jason's sitting there just kind of like, seeing this thing happen. You see Maurice trying to record this whole thing going on. He's up there, he's recording this whole thing. And
To be honest with you, because of how that first interaction went, and I honestly think it's a big joke, or that they're a couple that they're just play fighting or something because they're just hyper about the song. So I'm just like, you know what? Cool. Whatever.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna do brawling. Try and
Okay.
chuck him out.
I'm gonna do evasion to try and get out.
So with that, it's brawl versus brawl.
So,
Brawl versus brawl.
So,
By the way, it's 11-11.
okay, we'll get to that. So, you rolled, yeah, I saw.
Okay.
And your brawl?
23.
Fuck!
23. Okay,
Hey, you have a couple more chances though.
as this breaks, as you feel start tight, you just kind of like raise your hand and you do like this weird fulcrum where you actually use leverage to press this thing down.
Yeah.
Arm breaks, not like the grip, not the actual arm breaking.
Right.
The grip breaks. You're on top of this guy that just tackled you. Boom! And I'm gonna have y'all roll initiative real quick.
Initiative. Oh, here we go.
I still think this is like a couple squabble, so I'm not interfering.
Education, persuade. No, come on, where is it?
Honestly, what she's thinking is like, they're such a cute couple. And she's just continuing on with her music.
That's under your combat.
Yeah,
Actually,
I have.
can
the
I
last
have the
one.
thing to roll for another song?
Absolutely.
Because I'm going to turn it to a romantic song.
Upbeat one at that.
Oh, combat.
An upbeat romantic song. To... Can I re-roll that?
I got a
No.
13.
You can't have luck to add the points to that. How many lucks do you have?
I have 5 luck.
Add that right to it, all 5 if you wanted to, because this is the end of the day pretty much. It resets at the start of every day.
Yeah, I'll use all 5, and that would make it an 11 roll for a romantic fast-paced song.
Yeah, you see some of your diehard fans look at each other, they start making out. Some people are getting super aroused.
Yes!
And, so what'd you roll?
13.
13.
Yes.
You had 11, you had 13. Not Mad Jack.
She's keeping on...
Jason critted on that.
Jason crit?
Okay.
The
So
initiative.
he's gonna get involved now.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
You wanted to fight.
It's a-
He wanted. Oh
For
God.
his 2 actions, you see him, he stands up, reaches in his jacket, pulls out another vial. It has... Have you guys roll perception real quick, actually. It's a little too far, you wouldn't be able to see what he has.
At this point, I'm just focused on the romantic song.
15.
19? 50? Okay, yeah, you guys see what it is.
She is keeping on brand, though, and she's keeping it friendly,
Yeah.
but not like orgy making.
Yeah, exactly. So you see, there's this vial. It has two cap, like a cork thing, one on each side. So he pops the top one, tips up the other one, hoorah! Jumps, and he's in the air. He just downed what you can only imagine is synth coke.
Oh my god.
A full vial of it. Whoa! Urod jumps in the air. You guys look up and you see the cyber arm elbow with this giant ass grin right at your face. We'll end tonight's session with that.
Yes!
I'm going to kill you.
That was beautiful.
Awesome.
That was beautiful.
This is getting awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Best part is, it's recorded.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you all guys for joining us. Hopefully we'll be able to save this and put it on YouTube so you guys can watch this sweet moment again and again.
I have to watch this when I get. Like, you have to tell me when it's uploaded.
Absolutely. First I have to figure out how it's saved. If it's saved.
Oh no.
Hopefully
Alright.
it did. 'Cause-
I'll have my dice next
Oh,
time.
God.
That would be great. Thanks again, everybody.
Hey, see ya.
Like,
That's a thing.